Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to use the blog post checklist. So this is going to be available in this blog post. I had promised this to you when I did the post on the blog post planner because this is the second half of that. The blog post planner is to use for planning your blog post. This is to use once your blog post is written, right before you hit publish, you're going to use this. So this is like it's called a checklist because it's a checklist. So you can see here that there are these things you can check off as you do them. So you can use it a couple different ways. You can print this up and use one per blog post and actually use it as a checklist. Or you could laminate it and use a dry erase mark and use it as a checklist. Or you can just kind of visually use it as a checklist, you know, without actually making the check mark. So there's a few things on here that I just want to point out. Keywords, we obviously all know what keywords are, but you want to include a couple in the first two lines of your blog post, or use at least one of your keywords in the first two lines of your blog post, because that's what shows up in search results. Like when somebody searches for Google, it's the couple lines that show up, so you want to include that. You want to include synonyms for your keywords, so you know that's on here to use that. Images, you want to make sure they're sized correctly. You want to use keywords in your descriptions. There's things on here like a call to action to make sure and include call to action at the end of your blog post, such as ask a question. If you're publishing a devotion or something ministry based, ask what their favorite verse is, or ask how, you know, their life applies to what you're writing about. If you have something like this checklist that's a download, then your call to action be click here to download the PDF or the ebook or whatever it is. Follow me on Facebook is a good call to action. Any activity, whatever the action is you want them to take, that's your call to action. Share this on social media accounts. It's got place for all your social media accounts. So this checklist is one I had put together. These were the things that I had trouble remembering, or that my blogging platform didn't really have good, you know, accessibility or built-in features for me to automatically do some of these things. And some of them are there, and I just want to remember to hit the little toggle or something, so I have put it on the checklist. You may have other things you would like on the checklist. You could possibly print this on one side and then print what you want to include on the back. And if you are using WordPress, the Yoast plugin is really good for some SEO stuff, some of the things that are on here. If you're using Squarespace, Squarespace is optimized for a lot of SEO sort of things. And I think that's it. So if you have any questions on how to use this, just leave it in the comments. Thank you.